Why did capitalists exploit the proletariat's labor? Imagine working long hours in tough conditions, only to see most of what you produce go to someone else. That's what happened in the early days of capitalism. So why did this happen? Well, it all comes down to how the system is built. Capitalists, or the owners of factories and land, need to make money. They do this by creating goods or services and selling them for more than it costs to produce them. The extra money is called surplus value. Workers, known as the proletariat, sell their labor because they don't own the means of production like machines, land, or factories. They only own their ability to work. When they work, they create value that is more than what they are paid. The difference between what they produce and what they get paid is kept by the capitalists as profit. This means the workers are producing more value than they receive in wages. Why do capitalists do this? Because they need surplus value to grow their wealth. They extend working hours, cut wages, or make workers work harder to get more surplus value. This creates a cycle where workers keep producing more but get less in return. It's built into the system because the ownership of the means of production is concentrated in the hands of a few. The workers have no choice but to sell their labor to survive. This setup also helps the capitalists maintain control. They own the factories, the land, and the machines, so they hold all the power. The workers, on the other hand, are dependent on selling their labor to get by. Over time, this leads to a class division where the rich get richer, and the workers stay in a cycle of exploitation. From a Marxist point of view, this isn't just about money. It's also about ideas and beliefs. Capitalism promotes the idea that this system is fair and natural through education, media, and religion. This makes workers believe that their low wages and tough conditions are normal, which Marx called false consciousness. As workers become more aware of their situation, they start to see that they share common interests. This awareness can lead to collective action and protests. Marx believed that this class conflict would eventually lead to a revolution. The goal would be to replace capitalism with a system where the workers own the means of production. This would end exploitation and create a society based on equality. So, in simple terms, capitalists exploit the proletariat's labor because the system depends on extracting surplus value. It's built into the ownership and control of resources, and it's reinforced by ideas that keep the workers from seeing their true situation.